Imagine waking up one day and realizing that familiar faces seem distant, that cherished memories are slipping through your fingers like sand. Dementia is a word that brings fear, but what if you could spot the signs early? What if there are subtle clues that many overlook? Picture this. A loved one, once vibrant and full of life, starts to struggle with tasks that were once second nature. The truth is, there are early signs of dementia that often fly under the radar, and recognizing them could change everything. Are you aware of the little changes in behavior that might signal something more serious? What about those moments of forgetfulness that could be brushed off as just aging? As we dive deeper, the insights you'll uncover might just open your eyes to the nuances of this complex condition. So let's shift our focus for a moment. When was the last time you thought critically about memory lapses or mood shifts? Stay tuned, because the journey through these signs is not just about awareness. It's about empowerment and understanding. Join the conversation as we unravel the hidden signs that could make all the difference. Hashtag changes in short-term memory. As we go about our daily lives, it's not uncommon to misplace our keys or forget the name of someone we just met. However, when these instances become more frequent, they might signal something more significant. For instance, a person might struggle to recall recent conversations or appointments, leaving them puzzled about what they said or what was planned. It's like having a foggy lens over the mind, where details that once felt vivid begin to blur. This can be particularly distressing when it starts to affect their interactions with others. Imagine chatting with a friend and suddenly drawing a blank on a shared experience. That blank stare can lead to awkward moments, making both parties feel uncomfortable. The individual might brush it off, attributing it to stress or being busy, but deep down, there's that nagging concern. Is it just me, or is something more serious happening? This uncertainty can create a sense of anxiety, as they may start to wonder about the health of their mind. Friends and family might notice these small but telling changes. They may point out how often their loved one seems lost in thought or struggles to remember simple details. This can lead to conversations filled with concern and care, as everyone tries to understand what's happening. Sometimes it's easy to dismiss these observations as just part of getting older, but it's essential to pay attention to the patterns emerging. As the memory lapses become more pronounced, the individual may find themselves avoiding social situations. Who wants to be the one who can't remember a friend's name or forgets a planned dinner? This avoidance can lead to isolation, further exacerbating feelings of anxiety and confusion. The once vibrant exchanges with friends can dwindle, leaving them feeling more alone and misunderstood. Ultimately, addressing these changes in memory is crucial. Recognizing the signs early on can lead to better outcomes, allowing individuals to seek help and explore potential causes. Conversations about memory shouldn't be shrouded in shame. Instead, they should be opportunities for support and understanding as we navigate this complex aspect of our lives. Hashtag disorientation. In time and space, disorientation can creep in subtly, often going unnoticed until it becomes more pronounced. One might find themselves staring blankly at a calendar, unsure of what day it is or even what month it feels like. The seasons seem to blend together, and familiar places start to lose their significance. This disconnection from time and space can be disconcerting, creating a sense of unease that lingers in the back of the mind. Picture this. A person walks into their favorite cafe, only to be momentarily struck by the realization that they can't recall the last time they visited. Was it last week or last month? This uncertainty can lead to a feeling of being untethered, as if they're floating through life without a clear anchor. Friends may notice these moments, raising eyebrows when their loved one seems perplexed by something that should be second nature. Navigating familiar neighborhoods can also become a challenge. What once was a simple drive to the grocery store might now feel like a daunting journey. The route that was once automatic now requires concentration. and the fear of getting lost starts to loom larger. This fear can be paralyzing, leading individuals to rely on GPS more than they ever thought they would. As this disorientation progresses, it can affect relationships and daily routines. The individual may decline invitations to outings, preferring to stay in a comfortable environment where they know what to expect. Friends and family may grow concerned, wondering if their loved one is feeling okay. It's a delicate situation as the person grapples with their own confusion while trying to maintain connections. Understanding this disorientation is vital. It's not merely a matter of aging. It could indicate underlying issues that need attention. Encouraging open discussions about these experiences can help alleviate some of the anxiety associated with them. It's through compassion and support that individuals can find their way back to clarity, regaining a sense of connection to the world around them. Difficulties in performing daily tasks. Imagine a day when making breakfast feels like solving a complex math problem. For some, this isn't just a fleeting moment of distraction. It's a consistent struggle. Tasks that were once second nature, like cooking or paying bills, can become overwhelming. Suddenly, following a simple recipe can feel like deciphering a foreign language. People may find themselves forgetting steps or mixing ingredients in unusual ways, leading to frustration and confusion. This difficulty doesn't just affect the individual but also impacts their loved ones. Family members may notice that the once reliable cook is now hesitant in the kitchen, or the person who always balanced the checkbook is now making mistakes with finances. The changes can be unsettling for everyone involved. What used to be a joyful family dinner might turn into a source of stress when simple cooking becomes a challenge. Moreover, these struggles can lead to a sense of embarrassment and withdrawal. Individuals may shy away from social gatherings where they used to shine, fearing that their difficulties will be on display. This withdrawal can further isolate them, creating a cycle of frustration and loneliness. Friends and family might not realize the extent of the problem, thinking it's just a phase, while the individual feels increasingly overwhelmed. As the challenges escalate, so does the need for understanding and support. It's important for family members to recognize these signs and offer help, whether it's volunteering to cook together or assisting with household tasks. A little encouragement can go a long way in easing the burden and restoring some sense of normalcy. Ultimately, addressing these issues early on can make a significant difference. Open conversations about these struggles enable families to work together to find solutions, ensuring that daily life remains manageable and enjoyable, even when challenges arise. Changes in language and communication. Have you ever been in a conversation where the other person suddenly stops mid-sentence, struggling to find the right word? This experience can be a common occurrence for those facing changes in language and communication. What was once a smooth flow of words can turn into a frustrating game of charades, where finding the right terms becomes a monumental task. It's not just forgetfulness. It's a genuine challenge that can affect relationships and self-esteem. Repetition often becomes a hallmark of this struggle. Imagine telling a captivating story, only to realize you've shared it several times in the same conversation. This can lead to awkward moments and confusion, not only for the individual but also for listeners who may start to feel lost. Friends and family might try to be patient, but the repetitive nature of the dialogue can create tension and frustration. As communication becomes more challenging, the fear of judgment may lead to increased anxiety. Individuals might avoid social situations where they feel their speech difficulties will be exposed. This reluctance can contribute to feelings of isolation, as they shy away from interactions that once brought them joy. The vibrant conversations that filled their lives may dwindle, replaced by silence or short, awkward exchanges. The impact of these communication changes can ripple through all areas of life, affecting everything from professional relationships to personal connections. Colleagues may misinterpret a lack of clarity for disinterest or disengagement, which isn't the case. Understanding that these changes are not a reflection of intelligence or capability is crucial for both the individual and their peers. Support from friends and family can play a vital role in navigating these challenges. Encouraging open dialogue, allowing extra time to express thoughts, and being patient can help ease the burden. Building an environment where communication barriers are acknowledged can foster understanding and compassion, paving the way for healthier interactions despite the hurdles. ### changes in behavior and personality as we navigate through life. It's not uncommon for our personalities and behaviors to shift a bit here and there. However, when those changes become more pronounced, it can be a cause for concern. Friends and family might start to notice that someone they love is becoming increasingly irritable or withdrawn. It's like flipping a switch. One moment they're engaging and lively, and the next they seem distant and apathetic. These alterations in behavior can manifest in various ways. For instance, a once cheerful person might start to react negatively to minor inconveniences, showing frustration where there was none before. This shift can leave loved ones scratching their heads, wondering what happened to the person they once knew. It's not just the irritability though. Apathy can creep in as well, making it hard for them to find joy in activities they once loved. Social interactions can also take a hit. Someone who used to be the life of the party may suddenly prefer to stay home, avoiding gatherings or social outings that they once enjoyed. This withdrawal can be alarming for family members who feel a sense of loss as they watch their loved one retreat into themselves. It's a stark reminder that changes in behavior can be more than just a phase. They can signal deeper issues at play. Moreover, these changes can lead to a ripple effect in relationships. Friends and family might feel helpless or frustrated, unsure of how to reach out to someone who seems so different. This can create a sense of isolation for the person experiencing these changes, further deepening the divide. It's essential for loved ones to approach these situations with empathy, understanding that these behaviors may not be intentional but rather a reflection of underlying struggles. Recognizing these signs early can make a significant difference. Encouraging open conversations about feelings and experiences can help bridge the gap. It's important to foster an environment where individuals feel safe expressing their changes and concerns, allowing for support and understanding to flow both ways. After all, navigating changes in behavior and personality is challenging, but with the right support, it can lead to pathways of healing and reconnection. As we wrap up our exploration of those 10 early signs of dementia, let's take a moment to reflect. Recognizing these symptoms early can make all the difference. It's not just about awareness, it's about empowerment. Imagine being able to spot these signs and help someone you love get the support they need before it's too late. Now think about your own life. Have you noticed any changes in yourself or loved ones that might fit into this discussion? It's easy to brush off minor lapses in memory or changes in behavior, but understanding the nuances can lead to crucial conversations and actions. And here's a thought. What if sharing this knowledge could change someone's life? How would you feel if you could provide clarity or comfort to a struggling friend or family member? Before you go, don't forget to hit that like button if this information resonated with you, and subscribe for more health insights. We want to hear from you. What signs have you noticed and how did you handle them? Your experiences could inspire others. Keep the conversation going in the comments below, and remember, staying informed is the first step towards a healthier future. Let's keep exploring together.